Kenobi's Corner, Kenobi's Corner, Kenobi's Corner.
Yep.
Yep. Dude, you really need to stop quoting The Land Before Time.
Yep.
You know what? You're not the only one that quoted that this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Kayla. She quoted it too.
Who?
Kayla.
Oh, Kayla. I thought you said
like,
Caleb. I was like, I don't know. I was like, oh man, I'm like really out of it.
She was like, the Great Valley.
The Great Valley.
Hey, welcome back to Kenobi's Corner. I'm Eric Campbell, and with me, as always, is John Algar. Party on, John.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, you play this game. We're here to talk to you about movies, TV shows, video games, and everything based on comics, sci-fi, and fantasy, and everything in between. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What's in between?
All the other things like comic books, fantasy, video games. Sometimes
Fantastical. Can it be the Fantastical?
The Fantasticals in between. It's the glue
that binds us together.
That binds us. That keeps this thing sticky.
It's that sweet bee nectar.
That sweet bee nectar. Well, we thought last week was a heavy news week, but this week trumped last week's.
Dude, that's what happens when New York Comic Con is in town.
Well, it wasn't in our town.
But it was in a town.
It was in a town, that's correct. Oh, and Comic-Con is coming to the Alamo City, which is San Antonio, here in the next few weeks. So we're excited about that. I haven't bought my tickets yet because I'm still deciding on which day that I want to go because I can't do all 3 days. I can't do it. But I got to pick at least one good one. I want to go when 11's going to be there because that'd be really cool to see.
I think most of the stars usually come on Saturday.
Yeah,
that'd be a good day.
That's the hugest day.
Yeah,
but I'm excited, man. I want to go. I know. Did you get tickets? Did y'all get tickets to go?
Maybe.
You're a liar.
I haven't got it yet. No, but we're just gonna get the 3-day pass. I don't think Brandy's gonna be able to make it on Friday.
Yeah.
But I don't know if but I mean, there's okay. So like usually it's like $80 for all 3 days. Mm-hmm. But it's like $40 for
1 day,
like Saturday, and then $30 for either Friday or Sunday. Mm-hmm. Usually, that's about how it goes.
Yeah.
So it's pointless. It's like $10 less to get both days individually, like a Saturday and Sunday, than to just get the 3-day pass.
Does the wife know that the woman of your dreams is there?
I don't know when she's going to be there.
That's true.
Like I said, most celebrities are on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's why that's usually the higher price.
Yeah.
But if she's there on Friday,
then you got to take off of work that day.
I'm taking off of work. I'm already scheduled off of work. Nobody better take me off of that.
Oh, Dan, dude, I should take off of work too, dude. We should definitely go on Friday. That'd be cool.
And I mean, you can have my other ticket if they'll let us do that. That's the other thing. I don't know if they can, like, if Brandy is not going to use that Friday ticket anyway, and we get the 3-day pass. I don't know if they can break it up where you can come with me Friday, which would already be paid for, and then you can come with me the other 2 days.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I just don't know how it works.
How does that work?
No idea. It's like magnets.
Yeah, bitch. Magnets.
How do they work?
Who knows? They're miracles.
Miracles.
They're all around. At first, I thought you were going Breaking Bad. I didn't know you were going ICP on that one. That's
sorry,
it's okay.
I had to do it.
Well, because we had talked about news, it was super heavy this week. Let's just jump in, man. What do you got first?
Dude, okay, so Voltron.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this kind of falls into... I mean, it's all news anyway. All we're going to talk about is news, basically, except for the movie that I watched this past weekend, which I think is 100% absolutely amazing. So, I don't care what Eric says. I don't care what his perceptions are. He hasn't watched it, so he's got no basis to say anything.
True. I did see this.
All.
I did see this super spoiler-heavy review of it. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. We could talk about it after. But,
okay.
I mean...
Well, no. First thing we want to talk about is Voltron.
Okay.
Voltron returns January 20th. 2017. It's so weird to say it. I had to think about it for a second.
You're like 2015.
2016. I was like, no, wait a minute. That's not right at all. 2017.
I've still written like 2012 on a couple couple documents.
That's not even close.
Yeah, it's super not even close.
That's awesome.
I was working at a completely different place back then too, so it's really no excuse.
Yeah, at all.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
But so they're coming back. They're coming back hot.
It's pretty quick, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember we talked about this before.
It was like, I think we talked about it. We already were heavy into the show when we first mentioned this, and that was like less than 6 months ago. So the fact that they've already got it, and they must have already known, like, before the show even started, that season 2 needed to be pumped out.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
because it just feels like they're just trying to like pump out a half a season as kind of like a primer beta, test the waters, see how it goes, and then like finish everything off for the second half or a season 2. You know, to kind of once they know that a show's going to do well. So, I mean, to see it come back so quickly, that's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it, man. And one of the other things is, like, it's just on, and this is all Twitter. Like, they just kind of went on Twitter and just started doing a bunch of stuff, which is pretty cool to me. I mean, that's kind of a nice way to do it instead of these official press releases and all this other stuff. Like, just throw it out there, man. Just like, why do you need to be official? I don't think anybody's official these days. But as part of season 2, it looks like it's confirmed. Weird Al is going to be a guest.
Like, I don't understand. How does that happen?
I don't know.
Like, how do you even work him in? Like, is he going to be like...
Dude, the show is already fairly silly and goofy. It's got that guy in there. Bryce... Oh, dang it. Now I'm going to have to
Bryce
look it up.
Dallas Howard.
No. That's not a guy. That's a girl.
That's true.
With 3 guys' names.
So you see the confusion, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because it's goofy, because Bryce Darby's already part of the, like...
Yeah.
And, dude, the stuff that he plays on there, he's like the super... It reminds me of, like, old school cartoons. You know, he's, like, super goofy. Everything he does is, like, a joke and laugh. And, you know, it's almost like you could hear those, like, silly whistles, like, crash noises every time he does anything. You know what I mean? Like super old school
stuff?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But, dude, I mean, it's already got that element in there. Like, I don't think Weird Al's too much of a stretch from that.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But how do you just fit him into the series like that? Unless he's playing like a more serious role, but I don't see him doing that at all.
Did you ever finish watching the show?
No, false.
Okay, awesome. Big spoilers here coming because you had about 4 months to finish this off. At least 3 to 4 months to finish this off.
But Stranger Things happened.
Whatever, man. No excuses. Here it comes. Big time spoilers for the end of the show.
Drop it.
At the end of the show, they're all fighting like the main enemy. So where this season ended.
Is it an accordion?
No,
because
it's
then
not
I
an
can
accordion.
see Weird Al fitting in if that was an accordion that they were fighting.
No.
Okay.
That would be amazing then. But they're being overwhelmed by the enemy. They're not doing too well in the battle. They're trying to get away. I think they're teleporting, or they get teleported. They get pulled into a teleport. I can't remember. I need to rewatch that last episode. But
didn't even know.
At least the black lion gets taken away, like kind of disappears. But it's because it seems like there was a different rider that would have been for the black lion for a certain portion of time.
Oh, like somebody else would have been
like
chosen?
An intermediary. Yeah. So there's going to be like a chance to have like a little side adventure, kind of getting all those things back and doing it. So, I mean, he might come in that storyline. There's a ton of different stuff that could happen. Dude, you need to just watch this damn show, man.
Okay.
I can't believe you thought every episode was an hour long.
I did, and I was like, dang, this is good, but I can't devote an hour to this. I need to get back into Moss Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
You know, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, man. And then you started watching something else that I was like really upset at. I can't even remember what it is now.
Because I watched... No, dude. Yeah. I watched something dumb, probably.
Yes, you did. You watched something that was like...
Fat Four Stick. That's what happened. I ended up watching that.
You ended up watching that, and there was another series you watched. I can't remember. I don't even want to talk about it because it's just going to make me angry.
Still get mad.
Yeah. No, not doing
like
it.
You when you're angry.
Done. Yeah. So anyway, but that's pretty cool, man. Like I'm excited for it to come back. It was a fun series.
Yeah, and I like that they're gonna. Show. Yeah, if it's that much fun and they can weave them in somehow, I mean that'd be cool to see Weird Al on something. Yeah. Yeah.
As
cool.
long as he has an accordion. That's what you
as
want.
long as he has an accordion.
I know you got to have your little Tejano mix in there.
No, I'm not.
I know it's a different type of accordion, but Tejano music has accordion, and I know that's why you love it so much. So I'm assuming that's just what you tie everything into.
And polka. Then tubas. If maybe he has a tuba, I'm not too sure.
Okay, yeah, that might
I
work
don't know. So we'll see what happens.
It'll work for both.
Yeah, but man, these two beginning ones are really heavy on you. So,
dude,
Mrs. Peregrine, man,
I don't know why you had such a problem with it.
Home for Peculiar Children,
dude. That might be the closest you've ever gotten to saying that name.
For both of us, because I feel like you didn't even know. You say it now.
Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
False. You hesitated a little bit there.
Dude.
I have a feeling that you
give it a shot. Try it.
Nope, I'm not saying
Real
it again.
Smooth. Go.
Real smooth. Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Nope, I can't even do it. I think.
And you keep saying Mrs. instead of Miss.
Is it Miss?
Miss.
Okay. Here we go. What did you think of the movie?
Awesome.
Why was it so amazing?
It was really good, dude. It's not one of those that's going to be movie of the year for sure. It's not going to be one of the ones that's like the greatest thing ever. But dude, it's a solid movie. Like, it's got a good story. I don't know anything about the book.
Okay.
And from what I've seen on reviews, it seems like people who read the book and know the book really well didn't really like what they did with the movie because they changed it too much.
Shocker.
Yes. So I'm thinking if I had read the book, I probably would not have had the same like reaction to it.
The feels would not have been there. But right. as an original movie, if you never read the book.
Never read the book. Since I'd never read the book, since I didn't know anything about the book going into it, dude, to me it was pretty damn awesome. Like, it was really good. Like I said, not movie of the year, nothing super spectacular. You're not going to get blown away, like you know. And maybe that's why it's not one of those things that's like world-changing, like, you know, catastrophe things that's happening. It's not like, you know, I mean, after watching Independence Day and X-Men Apocalypse and even like Civil War, where things are happening on such a massive scale, it was nice to see something that's like really brought down. You're dealing with just these group of children, like, and the struggles that they're going through in a bigger picture. Yeah. But it's you know, nothing crazy in that bigger picture. Even there's an overall plot for everything, and I don't want to give away too many spoilers for people who want to go watch this spoiler free. They have a struggle that happens. So the whole thing is based around the struggle that not only they have, but that all peculiar children have, like, throughout the world.
So how many peculiar children are there?
I don't know. It doesn't say how many particular they are.
So is there an element that...
I'll give some stuff without trying to give too many spoilers away. So the peculiar children, since they're not really, like, accepted by society, or, you know, kind of like X-Men, right? So like, you know, a world that hates and fears mutants. So they've set up these systems of them being able to hide, so they stay hidden, different things. And that's not anything that's too spoilery. It's given away kind of in the trailer, where they talk about stopping time and repeating the same day over and over again.
Oh wow!
Well, that's their mechanism to keep hidden. But this happens with not just these set of peculiar children. It's like everywhere there's a house for peculiar children, they're set up in these same kind of like little things that happen. So
there's not just the one. There's numerous houses out there.
Right. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So cool. And that's pretty cool. So it's like these kids dealing with like trying to keep their particular day intact, you know, and so trying to like fight to you know, kind of hold on to what they have, and then have to do things outside of that a little bit. So, but it's really cool, man. It's done really well. It's a nice little story. I guess even with X-Men, like, I always feel that I don't quite fit in with the rest of society, because I mean, I've always been, you know, kind of a little bit of a loner, a little bit more of a nerdy kid. Like, I never, you know, had a ton of friends growing up. So it's kind of geared toward the people that are, you know, I guess that identify with that. And I definitely identify with that. And it was, to me, it was done really, really well, like, for all the little spot things for it. It's got oh man, what's his name? The funny Irish guy. Is he Irish?
Who Irish?
Dang it. The guy who was the love interest in Bridesmaids.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I can see his face, but I don't know his name.
You don't know his name.
He was also like the asshole guy on this movie called Cuban Fury with Nick Frost, who was he's always opposite of Simon Pegg in all of his movies. It's Simon Pegg and this guy, and
the guy who we're talking about, or somebody else. This is Chris O'Dowd.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who you're thinking a different guy?
No.
Oh,
that's the same guy.
Okay,
but
awesome.
Yeah. So
he plays a really jerk dad in this movie.
Okay, he's usually that guy. He's always like either the jerk friend or just the jerk coworker,
or super funny.
But he's always super funny in those characters. But he always plays the asshole.
Yeah. No, I mean in Bridesmaid he was not.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was
like totally solid.
Yeah,
he was the desirable guy.
Oh, the desirable.
I mean, not that I desired him, but Kristen Wiig definitely had something for him.
Okay, right on. She made him that cake and everything,
right?
Yeah.
So it must have been good.
Yeah.
Some good cake.
Pretty sure it was.
But anyway, like, yeah, he plays the dad.
So these children.
He plays the dad. He's a total jerk, but it works out like for what it is, Like, and it's really cool, man. Like, I really enjoy the movie. It's a fun movie, just detached a little bit from real world and reality, and it's like I said before, a little bit more into the fantastical.
Yeah.
Just kind of crazy, and it really does remind me of kind of like an X-Men type theme, like.
But Tim Burton. So. Is Helena Bonham Carter in it, or
no?
Oh,
I don't think I don't recall seeing her in it.
Okay, or she wasn't a voice or anything.
She might have been a voice or somewhere, but I don't recall seeing her face.
No Johnny Depp.
No Johnny Depp.
So it's another total.
Maybe that's what helped.
Yeah,
because I've really been disappointed with like the stuff Tim Burton has done lately. Yeah. So maybe this was why. But it was really good, man. I recommend go seeing it. Like, even for you, dude, I really think you would enjoy the movie. Okay. I know you've ragged on it a lot, but you don't even know anything about it.
I don't, and I think maybe more so than anything is that you just loved it so much, and I, just sometimes you just want to see the world burn.
That's messed up, man. That is so wrong. Well, anyway.
Well, cool, man. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe when it comes out on the Blu-rays, we'll give it a peep.
Yeah.
But speaking of things to come, dude, so Comic-Con, we talked about it.
Speaking of things to come, stop trying to do these segues, man. Just move on to the next topic.
Speaking of things to come,
it's always so forced. No.
Trailers are things that show what's coming up, and there were a lot of them at New York Comic-Con.
It feels
also
like this
known as
Times Square Comic-Con.
Yeah,
dude, but it really feels. I don't know if it's been like this in the past, and maybe I'm just not recalling it. Mm-hmm. But dude, I don't recall a previous Comic-Con where it feels like every single bit of news coming out was just trailers.
Yeah, there was a lot, and even at San Diego Comic-Con, there was a lot of trailers that came out. But I don't know.
But I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff that I think was happening. Not like crazy stuff. Like, I mean, they did the reveal for Captain Marvel. Yeah. Played by Brie Larson, and so that was a bit of news that came out. They, announced certain dates for things coming out. They did, a bunch of little stuff. Yeah. But dude, nothing. I can't remember one being like that heavy and like this is like just a bunch of trailers coming out and debuting. Yeah. It was more like the panels and what people said and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure, and they've been locking it down more of like people not releasing certain footage or leaking trailers and stuff like that. Yeah, like before. But man, they had a good swath of trailers that came out this time. So a couple, there were maybe a half a dozen of great things that really came out, I think. And one of them finally put an end to the shenanigans of Resident Evil. The final chapter is coming out, and damn it, man.
I didn't want to like this. I really didn't want to like this because, dude,
You're done.
It's been too many, man.
I know. What is it, 7?
I don't even know.
It feels like 7.
I don't even know. It's been way too many.
That's the lucky number, I feel. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not. But maybe it is. Who knows?
Hopefully this is the last one. Since they're calling it the final chapter, I want this to be the end.
Yeah.
But,
who knows?
I didn't think I'd have any desire to want to watch this movie. I didn't think there could be anything good coming out of this movie. Mm-hmm. But damn it, this trailer, it gets me excited for this movie.
Yeah, I know. And maybe because it's finite. Maybe because we know, like, this is it. And
this will have to be the end.
And this will, yeah.
They've said it.
Yeah.
It's in the title of the movie. It's over. It's done. Well, we got to watch it now.
Yeah, it's a must. Should we watch all the other ones up to it?
I don't think so.
No, I think you're right.
I think by the time we got to the 17th one before this one,
yeah,
we would all just we'd have one big ball of confusion on what the heck the plot was at what point.
Yeah,
it would just meld into one giant Resident Evil movie because we wouldn't recognize where one started or when the next one.
And maybe because every Resident Evil trailer that's always come out has always been like a 5-minute montage of what's happening.
Right.
I feel like it's never a teaser trailer. It's always
here's the whole movie.
Here's the entire movie, plus the final battle,
plot, dude.
Plus the final battle, and here's the big baddie, and you missed what happened last time. Let's give you a little bit of backstory,
right?
So it doesn't need to say all that.
It doesn't.
And maybe because they want to show you no, you're gonna see this. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be awesome. Trust me. What'd be awesome if they did a Resident Evil trailer like they do some of the major for one of the trailers we're gonna talk about later. But I'd like to see one of these trailers done in a Star Wars fashion, where they tease a little bit of it,
just a tiny bit,
just a little bit, and then really dramatic symphony or orchestra builds in the background. And, oh man, dude, how awesome the trailer would be. And
that would be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I think we're gonna see this movie anyway, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't have plans. I was I'm done. I don't really care anymore. Mm-hmm. And it's not in a bad way where I was just this is just making me mad. I'm done. Screw you. More of I just really don't care anymore. Yeah. But dude, this trailer really it changed the tide for me a little bit. Mm-hmm. If they can put any amount of plot into this movie, I think it'll be pretty cool to go see.
Yeah. I mean they're bringing it home. They're bringing it back to the Hive, Well,
dude, there's a shot in the trailer that has the entire cast that's still alive, I guess, all the previous movies. That's pretty awesome. Trying to bring everybody back. And dude, I don't know. I guess I got tired of Mila Jovovich because of the Resident Evil movies because there was so damn many of them, and it just felt like the same thing rehashed over and over again. Mm-hmm. But dude, this trailer reminded me of how good of an action star she can be, dude.
Yeah.
And I love the Fifth Element, and her role in Fifth Element is probably one of the coolest things out there. Her playing against Bruce Willis and the whole thing, dude. Awesome.
Yeah.
And to see her kind of, it kind of just brings back some of those feels, and I think that's part of what got me excited. And now I'm okay, I want to watch this movie.
Yeah. Dude. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. We'll definitely be going to watch it. Did you happen to catch the date on that?
January. Well, it doesn't have an official date, but sometime in January.
Sometime in January.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff coming out, man. There's a lot of these that I didn't realize were coming out so soon. Yeah, so no official date for it yet, just January. We're totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. I can hang.
Well, speaking of of long franchises.
Why are you trying to do these damn transitions, man?
I just love doing them because I know you hate them so much.
Oh, my God.
It is the year of 5.
The year of 5?
The year of 5. So,
is this other one the 5th one?
Underworld 5, man.
Is it 5?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? This is one of my guilty pleasures, dude.
Really?
I love Underworld. I love the Underworld series. It can do no wrong.
Really? You know what? I think I stopped after 2.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything after 2.
You haven't watched them at all, even?
No, not.
Dude.
I watched the first 2 because I was ooh, 1 was awesome. 2, okay, cool. And then 3 came out, and it was kind of like a prequel. And then 4 was even more back in timey.
Right.
So I was nah.
No. 4 was not more back in timey.
Was it?
No.
What was the one where it was all on horseback?
That was 3.
That was 3? Okay, yeah. I was definitely done at 3 then.
No, maybe it was 4. I don't know.
Okay.
Damn it, I can't remember. I can't remember the order of them, but I can remember the movies. Dude, but it's so good to me, man. I love this series. I don't know why. I really don't understand it. I shouldn't like this series. This is really bad filmmaking and story development. But dude, I love this damn series, dude. Like I don't know. It just hits a good spot where I'm like, it's entertaining for me.
Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoy so much.
Yeah, dude. I really do. But I've also liked how on all of them, it's really continued a story like all the way throughout. Like I don't feel like any one of them is just like this random story where there's just nothing. They all at least have somewhat of a story and pretty cool action stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
So. But dude, yeah, man, I'm excited for this one. It's just because it's like I said, it can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
So we'll see, dude. If Kate Beckinsale is able to kick some ass in this, like she has before, that's all I'm asking.
I'm pretty sure. It looks like she hasn't aged a day. It feels like it because she still looks the same
from the first one.
From the first one, so I think that's pretty awesome. It still holds up, as far as that's concerned. But
I mean, dude, all the visuals from the trailer look pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I like the tone of it too, man. Like I like that kind of dark. Everything's in that like blue lighting. I like the way they use the lighting and the effects.
It looks exactly the same as it
from the very first one, right?
The very first one, yeah.
That thing makes it awesome. Underworld Blood Wars, by the way, just so everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's not Underworld 5, it's Underworld
Blood Wars.
Blood Wars.
But dude, it's really cool. It's really cool. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna go watch that. I don't know if I'll go like opening weekend. I don't know if it's one of those ones that's gonna be like super high priority. I need to go watch it right now. Mm-hmm. But dude, I'm definitely gonna go see it.
Well,
maybe that weekend that it comes out, I'm gonna try to make some time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think I can see it opening weekend, but I mean, I'll definitely check it out. I mean, I need to see 3 and 4 first. Or do you think I need to see 3 and 4 to hold up to 5?
I don't think you need to. I just think it'd be fun if you watch them.
Yeah. I got so much show debt though, man.
I know, dude.
I feel like I say that every episode too.
You do, man. You just and then you go home and then you watch kids cartoons.
I know. Dude, Crazy Frog. I told you, man.
I know. I know.
Axel F and Crazy Frog.
You just need to put Crazy Frog on the television and then use that new phone of yours to just play some other movies, man.
I know.
Just put some headphones on.
I know.
You got to do it, man. You got to do it.
Bing, 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 bing.
You see what happens?
Song.
Yeah. You can't do it anymore.
I know. Okay.
That's for the kid. Your headphones and your phone are for you.
Yeah. It's usually both. Like sometimes like she'll just take both and she's like, I need to have Crazy Frog going on over here, but I also need to be watching Sophia the First.
Dude.
But that's the way kids are nowadays. I don't know. They need a constant distraction.
No, man.
Doing multitasking. No. Multitasking. That's what she's doing. She's learning it at a young age, so that's good. At 1 year old, she's learning how to multitask.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah.
But
anyway,
speaking of multitasking.
The weekend of January 6th.
No, just kidding.
I'm going to be in the theaters watching this thing.
Okay, right on.
So, we'll see what happens.
Dude, what else comes out in January?
You shut your mouth. Stop trying to transition. I'm just going to go right into the next
Speaking of January, no. Okay. Power Rangers. Bam.
Dude, that's not even in January. It's
in March.
March, yeah. Oh my goodness, dude.
March is a good month too because you know what else comes out in March? No.
You shut your mouth. First, we're talking about Power Rangers.
Dude, that looks amazing, man.
Dude, I couldn't have asked for anything more. Like, I didn't know where they were taking it. They've been really good about hiding this stuff. I didn't see anything, like even set spoilers or anything besides the posters they were releasing leading up into this trailer.
Yeah.
What did you think, dude? Did it blow you away as much as it did
really, me? I was really, really surprised about where it was going and how they did it. Because it kind of has like a Chronicle type feel to it. Like, I don't know if you remember the original Chronicle trailer and how that was done. But, like, they don't know what's happening, coming into their powers, seeing, like... It really does put it, like, almost like in a grounded perspective. Okay, yes, fantastical. It's Power Rangers, like the story of like it's high school kids get these powers, now they're fighting villains from outer space. Okay. But that's pretty much how it is. But this really does kind of go into like, okay, they got these powers, but okay, so how do you go from being high schoolers to being able to like punch aliens? Oh, they really do inherit like this super ability,
Right.
and you know, you get that when he gets headbutted, and you know, he's just like, no, don't headbutt me, and he's like, boom, and that guy gets knocked out. Dude, that's so funny, man. Like it looks like they're gonna be really doing it right. Like,
dude,
it feels like super grounded, but also
so do you
amazing.
like that?
I do, man. And just the way that the spin that they're taking on it looks really good.
I really liked it too for the exact same reasons. Like I always thought in the original, like they didn't really, in the TV show, they never really said like, oh, these guys now have powers on top of their base stuff. It was always like, okay, the suit is what powers them, and they kind of have extra stuff when they're in the suits. But it didn't make sense to me, because then they're fighting all the freaking putties like in the original TV show with no superpowers, just all these awesome ninja skills all of a sudden. And then when they are in the suit, they're supposed to be more powered, but it's still kind of the same thing. So the fact that this one they have like an extra power, like something that's actually given to them where they're stronger, it's changed who they are, like physically. I think that was that's a genius idea. I really like that, and I really hope too many people don't take offense to it, because dude, it's damn Power Rangers, man. It's like it's a silly TV show from like the early 90s.
Yeah, man.
So dude,
early mid 90s. Yeah,
early to mid 90s. I can't remember when it came out exactly, but really awesome take on it, dude. And I love how even now, after they've released all these like trailer, all the stills that they've come out from the studio only, all the movie posters, and then the one chance it feels like we're gonna get a chance to see what the suit looks like in film, they only tease us with it, and that's where the trailer ends.
Dude, that's pretty awesome.
Dude, that was freaking cool, man. I was like, oh, I just wanted to see it so bad, and like, dude, that to me is like just a great setup for like what the next trailer is going to be, or for the actual movie, like just to go and see it like realized and on screen.
Well, you know what's weird is they promoted the trailer as like a teaser trailer. Like that is the entire trailer is like a teaser.
Yeah.
So
it is a teaser trailer. That's
like, what's the actual trailer going to be then? Like, it feels like they've given away so much already. Like, where else can you go?
You know what? In a movie like this, and I think with a lot of movies that are coming out like this, that are kind of for an established franchise, and this is kind of like the intro part of it, so kind of like a reboot where everybody knows kind of where things are going, I think there's no reason to hide the rest of the plot. I'm sure there's going to be stuff you can already see, like in that teaser trailer. They didn't really show Rita a whole lot, and we know that's going to be the main villain.
Yeah.
Or one of the main villains. I mean, there might still be another villain that they haven't shown yet. But, you know, we already know for the most part that that's happening. And I feel this is like, dude, everybody knows that it's at the beginning, you know, teenagers, high school, some kind of angst, teenager problems, and then they get these powers. I don't think that's hidden, or there's a reason to hide that.
Yeah.
Like, so now it's just a matter of like how, you know, why not show it to everybody, because everybody knows it's going to be part of the plot.
Yep.
And I feel like that's all they've given us so far. You know, I mean, to me that's really cool. Like it's done well. It's a good teaser.
Yeah, I think probably the next thing we're probably going to see is more of maybe Bryan Cranston as his role, because they
haven't shown him at all.
Not at all. And then maybe I think they got to throw off a 5 in there, you know, because they showed some of the test footage of it, maybe, or they showed like a little some of the artwork of what that would look like and what he would look like, and it looks like they're going more of like an AI type role, and not like the original kind of like chrome on a chrome gold plated head or whatever. And, you know, so maybe they're going to take him a little bit different, but it looks cool.
They already said that it was going to be a little bit of a different take on it.
I think
the spirit of the character, but a different take.
See that's awesome.
Yeah, so I like that, dude. I'm all for this. Like, maybe it's because it's one of these things that I didn't really have like I like it and I enjoyed it a lot for the time, but I'm not like it needs to stay exactly the same or you're gonna ruin my childhood kind of thing. Because I mean, I shouldn't have been watching the show because I was too old.
Yeah.
According to my friends in middle school. But, like, I mean, I love it still, man. I love the concept of it. And I don't know. It just seems really, really cool, and I really, really like the way they did that trailer. So, dude, March 24th, man, and I can't wait, dude. I almost feel like I'm so excited for this one that I kind of want to go watch it like opening night.
Wow.
I really kind of want to go watch it.
That's pretty huge, man.
I don't know if it's gonna be one of those things that I'm gonna try to get a big group to go, because I mean, you know me, I like let's buy a whole row of theater seats and then just get all our friends to come with us.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be that kind of situation because I don't know how many people actually want to do that, but dude, I'll probably get a few tickets and see if there's at least a couple of people that want to go with me because, dude, I think that'll be really awesome.
It looks like it's gonna be like a fun watch,
Yeah.
And I think just seeing it with some people it'll be cool.
Dude, the style of it, the way it already looks, the cinematography already that you can see from it, I like that style of it that they're doing.
Yeah.
That they're doing so far. So, dude, I'm super pumped. I'm really happy that they released a trailer for it right now. So, dude, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's go watch it right now.
Yeah, let's go. well, we have some time.
It's gonna be all
because when is it? Is it January also?
What?
Power Rangers?
No, March 24th. I just said that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I slipped it in there as part of just my conversation.
Yeah.
I should have very specifically said this releases March 24th. You got it?
I got it.
All right, cool.
Because March 17th
oh my God.
is Iron Fist. The weekend previously. So, dude, that's awesome.
You and your damn transitions. I
know.
hate you right now.
But I just wanted to throw it in there because it's, dude, it's right there. So right butt up against Power Rangers coming out is Iron Fist. So
whatever, dude.
I think that's awesome, man.
What did you think of the trailer for Iron Fist? Now that it's a full trailer, mind you, thank you very much.
Dude, it's pretty legit, man. Like that, I think it just gave us just enough to be like, okay, everything's coming together.
Yeah.
It's all happening. It's all real.
Dude, I'm excited the fact that it's the next Defender coming out. So like it's kind of completing that whole story. One of the things that kind of worried me with the trailer is they don't show a whole lot of the fighting stuff. They show just kind of little glimpses and glances here. And dude, I just don't know if he's. I don't know his background, like the actor who's playing him. Do you remember the actor's name?
I don't offhand, but I know that he was training a whole bunch for the fighting scenes and everything. So I mean that's what he's known for. I don't see them. That's what.
But that's kind of my thing with it. Is it seems like he was just training for the role. He hasn't really done it fully yet.
Yeah, but I feel like they've been so on point with it before, like with. Daredevil's fight scenes, with season 2 of Daredevil, with Elektra and the way she fights, and they've been super on point with everything so far. I don't see them going astray with Iron Fist, because they know that everybody's looking for it, and
But I mean, and that's kind of the thing, though, is like with the other guys, I feel like you can kind of get away with it. I don't know. Who's it? Charlie?
Who?
The guy who plays Daredevil.
Charlie
Cox?
Charlie Cox, yeah.
So Charlie Cox, I don't know his background. I don't know if he actually has anything to do or had any kind of like fighting training or anything like that before. But dude, they did really well with him. So I'm hoping that it'll be the same for Iron Fist. But I think Iron Fist is the best fighter overall from everybody on here.
I think Iron Fist is definitely most trained.
Yes. He should have the best fighting style out of anybody. Yeah. And I don't know if that actor's like really, like if he got fully up to speed with that. I mean, I would, I know they did training. I know, because they're not going to do it without that, right?
Yep.
Like they're going to have picked somebody to act out this character who couldn't have done that or couldn't get up to speed with it. I don't think they would have done it. But the fact that they didn't show too much of it, it just makes me skeptical. Like maybe he just didn't quite get there because it wasn't too impressive for what they showed in the trailer. Maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they're trying to show us like something else later on, or maybe they just want to be like fully surprised when it actually happens and they release the full show. Maybe he'll be completely amazing, and I'll eat my words, and I'll be totally fine with that because I really want to see this out of this character.
Yeah.
But Finn Jones is the name of the actor, by the way.
Okay.
Because I couldn't recall it earlier. But dude, yeah, I as long as they bring it up to speed, as long as they do really good fighting. Or even decent fighting, but it'll be more believable to me that it's the comic book character coming to life if he's a really, really good fighter and they do some really awesome stuff with those fighting scenes. So, I have my fingers crossed. I really hope they can pull it off because, dude, that'll be really, really cool to see on screen. What do you think of the way they did his like glowing fist?
Yeah, that looked pretty amazing.
Right.
It looks like they're just super on point with it, man.
Dude, I was kind of wondering if they would do like the outside glowing fist, like Iron Fist has in the comics. But I kind of like this take on it. Kind of like an interior glow to the fist.
Yeah.
And him punching through stuff. Breaking down a metal door from the looks of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
There was something else. Oh, I think this is... it seems like the ending toward this, or whoever the villain that they're going to have in there, was going to be more of a direct tie-in with the Defenders and bringing them all together probably toward the end.
Possibly. This is the last thing they're doing, right? They said that the filming of this, or when this stopped filming, they would go right into filming Defenders, right?
Right, yeah.
And then right after that, they start filming Jessica Jones. Or Punisher.
I think Punisher's next.
I don't remember.
No.
I thought it was Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Punisher might already be filming like concurrent to this. I don't even know.
I think you're right.
Whom knows?
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude.
But
really cool.
on the Defenders tip, they announced that Sigourney Weaver has joined the cast of the Defenders.
Really?
Yeah. So I think she's gonna be playing the baddie. Who she's gonna be playing? I don't think they really.
I doubt they would have said anything just yet.
They just said that she joined the cast, and she joined them on stage during the Comic-Con panel. There you go.
Yeah. Which Comic-Con? Manhattan?
Manhattan Comic-Con.
Okay.
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
Yep. We're all
I
talking
don't want
about
people
the
to
same
get confused.
one. Yeah, no. Which is totally different from the Times Square Comic-Con.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
They're all
so many.
So many. This past weekend.
I mean, they're all just ones that we make up. But
so many that we've made
many.
up.
I mean, to keep going with the trailers, I'm going to stop you in your little segues right now.
Okay.
But there's trailers that have kept coming out.
Yes, a huge
More
trailer.
trailers.
A huge trailer that came out was The Walking Dead for season 7. I'm excited.
That made you super excited, didn't it?
Dude.
What? Spit it out, man.
So I know, I don't know. You're not done with The Walking Dead, are you?
What do you mean done with Walking Dead? Oh, finished with the show? Nah. I think it's left a bad taste in my mouth because of all the damn stuff with not showing who I killed at the end.
Yeah,
I know. It really left a bad taste in my mouth. And I think it's going to be hard to wash that taste out. Like, it's going to be one of those things, where somebody's like, thinks they're funny, and then they offer you all-flavored jelly bean, and then you get dog food. And then that's the one thing you really can't stand.
Yeah.
So you have to brush your teeth like 10 times before it comes out.
Yikes.
I think I just ate a dog food flavored jelly bean. That's what I feel like now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm sorry you have that emotion in your mouth. But I mean, it is what it is.
It's one of the many things that gets in there.
Damn. Well, what can you say? I don't think The Walking Dead has put anything in my mouth, but as far as this trailer that they released was I think it's called The Right Hand Man.
Right Hand Man.
And it's just basically the conversation right after the incident of Negan, of Lucille, giving a firm introduction to somebody in the group. Or actually two. It's been said that there's rumors of that maybe it was two people. Who's to say? We won't find out until October 23rd.
Right.
But,
at the very least.
No, we're going to find out who it is.
We're going to find out.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like once we kind of get into that, I'm going to go watch. We're planning to have a party.
Yeah.
Not a major party, but just enough of a party for everybody to get together, come watch like the season premiere. My expectation for myself is that like halfway through the episode, I'll be like, okay, I'm okay with Walking Dead again.
Yeah.
Like I'm all in.
Yeah. But
dude, up until now, dude, it's just hard to get excited for it just because, man, I'm telling you, man, it's just such a bad, bitter taste that left, man. I don't. It sucks because I don't want to feel that way, and I'm trying to get myself out of it because, dude, thinking back on all these seasons, dude, I've been like super hype about this show since it came out.
Yeah.
And it's just been like a slow turn of like all this stupid little stuff that's happened. The whole Glenn incident from the beginning of season 6.
Oh man.
Like, dude, that really
turned so many people off to the show that they went that route and
dude, and then to do it again at the end of the series, man. Like, come on.
I think it was just.
Talk about this.
I think that incident itself was just really poorly executed, like on so many fronts. I think just because, the Talking Dead afterward didn't help the situation because they didn't want to be like, okay, he's dead, and put him in memoriam. They put this huge old question mark thing, which they should have just done it. They should have just gone with it and just said, okay, looks like he's dead, whatever. But I think they just egged on the doubt that was out there. And I think that was more infuriating than anything else because you saw what happened. Why not just go with it and just be like, okay, he's dead. Boom, that's it. And that's it, But they didn't do anything like that. And it was just super freaking frustrating.
Yeah.
So now we're in the same situation of we don't know who it is, and there's all these other like theories that are out there. So who knows? But I think just the introduction of Jeffrey Dean Morgan and his story arc and where they're going to go, I think it's exciting. I definitely want to see where this is going to go, and I hope that it's going to be a good ride for everybody. I don't know. I'm ready to enjoy it. Just 2 weeks. 2 weeks away. After all this months and months of waiting, finally. I'm excited to see where they're going to go.
Yeah, heck yeah. I really hope that does change my opinion on things, like after the first episode. I mean, we'll see, man.
We'll bring you back. We'll bring you back, John.
I hope so. I really hope so, because I don't want to just drop the show because of all this stuff. Like, I really don't. Like, because the show's been too good to just drop on that. And But if they're going to keep going with the same kind of stuff, like, I don't like having this feeling of, like, wanting to like something that I previously liked because I enjoyed it so much before, but now it's just making me mad all the time. So I really hope I don't drop it. I really do. Like, let's see what happens. I'm excited for it. It looks like it can be good stuff going forward. I'm looking forward to seeing these characters develop a little bit more. And then just depending on who dies, man. Like, if they're taking away some of my favorite characters, then I don't even know if I can do that.
Who would they have to kill for you to be like, I'm out, I'm done?
Do you really want me to say it?
Well, yeah. Well, everybody's potentially on the chopping block, except for
all time,
except for Rick and Carl, because that's who the story's about. So.
Yes, I mean it's supposed to be
to be about Rick and Carl, so
right?
We know that they're not on the chopping block, but who would have to be gone for you to be like, I'm done with the show, I'm never coming back?
If they took 2 people out, that would be already because those characters are really cool. But I think, dude, the one that I really like the most, I think, on the show is probably Maggie's character.
Maggie, yeah.
Yeah. So
Lauren Cohen, man.
Yeah, if she's out, I'm out.
You're out.
No, just kidding.
No,
I'm not gonna even call it that. Because I really like Glenn also. Like, I mean, like their relationship as a couple, and and I know that it's gonna end at some point. Like you feel it, like from the beginning. Like this was doomed. Like, this was so solidly doomed.
Yeah.
I think Maggie more, though, because that would be the whole freaking family, man.
Oh, yeah, they're all done. All the Herschel clan.
The Herschel clan would be done.
Dang,
and that would be painful. Just because, I mean, why introduce them season 2, carry them along for, like, this whole time, and then just to kill them all off?
You can say that about anybody in the group. Why even bring the show along? Because eventually everybody's going to die. On a long enough timeline, John, the life expectancy for everybody is 0.
Yeah.
So that was a little Fight Club quote there. But really, I think, okay, you said 2 people. So you think Glenn and Maggie, if either of them go, you're done?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not done. If both of them went, I'd probably be like, okay, I don't really care anymore.
Okay.
Like, everybody else I think is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I really like those characters. I like all the characters on there.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a character that I'm like, dude, I really just can't stand that character, and I don't like watching them. Even the ones that you're meant to hate, I'm like, dude, like, you hate them. They set them up for you to hate them in the right way.
Yeah.
Like, you hate them for a reason, and if they get hurt or die or whatever the case may be, like, it's good. And even when they're winning and it's frustrating, like it's nice to see the good characters persevere most of the time in the end.
Yeah.
Even if a couple of them go down along the way.
Yeah.
But I think so much investment in like Glenn and Maggie's character and the fact that they've brought them along, in such a crazy way, and that they keep the story revolving partially around them, to take them both out, I think would really suck.
Yeah.
If one of them went, I'd be interested to kind of continue and to see like where the other character goes and how they take it and how they were to grow out of that, or if they were just to completely like shut down and be done, as the character themselves. But then that would mean that it's kind of their impending doom, because that's what tends to happen. I don't. With one of them just going on themselves, like I don't think I would. Any one of these characters going on their own, I don't think would be too bad.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same spot. Like I think Maggie, she's, I don't know, special place in my heart. Maybe she's AJ squared to me, Amy Jo Johnson level. I don't know what it is. I even saw her in Chuck, and she was in that show Chuck as a recurring character for a while, but. I don't know, just The Walking Dead, she definitely holds a special place. But I don't know. I think that there's a lot weighing on her being the one that goes out, and just the way the story's going. Yeah. I mean, it really could be like just any of the top folks. Like it has to, and they have to do a top character. Like it's gone on for too long that a lot of these the main core group has gone unabated, or like not unabated, but like just been getting away with so much. And in the scenario or where the story's at now, they're in a place where they're ultimately like the way they've been acting, they're the bad group. Like, they're the terrible ones. They've been killing people and being like, nope, that's the way it is. So I think it's their time. Like it's time that somebody from the core group loses it.
Yeah.
So we'll find out here in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But it'll be cool, man. It'll be cool. We'll see what happens. We'll probably end up talking about that pretty well that following next week after the episode premieres, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the timing. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll give a good follow up, and then after that we'll probably do our Halloween show and see what's up with that.
Halloween. Cool.
So what up next, man?
Up next, dude, this is all you, man.
Oh yeah, Black Mirror. Well, you know what? I just wanted to mention it. The season 3 trailer came out. Black Mirror is pretty much like technology's take. If you haven't seen any of the show, it's pretty much like a technical Twilight Zone. Like a Twilight Zone for the new time.
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of different directors that do each episode. One of the episodes that in this season is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who did 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Okay, nice.
So
That's awesome.
It'd be cool to see his take on some of these situations. Like there are some really awesome episodes, and I've only watched bits and pieces of the later season of season 2, but season 1 was pretty amazing. And I need to catch up because that show was really amazing. Black Mirror, I don't know. Do you know what that reference is?
No.
Black Mirror is actually your phone off.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's a Black Mirror, So
that's awesome.
I like the way it's been going. And
dude, people have recommended this show to me from the beginning, and dude, it's one of those ones that like I want to watch it really bad every time I see things about it. Yeah. But I forget, dude. When I go home, I'm like, okay, I need to catch up on like this, and I need to catch up on that, and I need to catch up on this, and then I totally forget to go back and watch this.
Dude, if there's a way, I think there's a way in Netflix that I can like share episodes, and there's one specific episode that I think if you watch, you might get hooked on this show because each one of them is
oh, dude, I would like to go back and watch all of them. Like I want to watch the show. I want to watch all the episodes, but it's a matter of finding the time and remembering that I need to watch it.
I think it's downtime. I think each episode is an hour too.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's like a solid hour.
Is this like since you've watched it? Mm-hmm. Does it have recurring characters? Like, is it like a story that follows certain characters along their way, or is it like one of the ones that's completely independent? Each episode is a new different story.
Each episode is independent.
Okay.
From what I've seen so far, it looks like it doesn't have anything like any recurring themes.
I'm thinking a la Twilight Zone. Like every story is like different characters that come in and do stuff.
There's no narrator at the beginning. There's no like really anything specific about like the openings of it. Well, of course, the opening is just the title screen, but like other than that, there's really nothing that ties them together. That from what I've seen. And they're just they're just weird situations that happen in a weird time zone or a weird kind of like alternate reality kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So, but I think they're really cool. Like, they're just really, really well done. And each one of just like its own mini movie. It's like really, really good. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I'd definitely be down to watch something like that. I just need to find the time.
Well,
I need to stop playing so much Destiny.
No kidding, dude. You've been playing so much Destiny, like it's really infringing on some of the things that I want you to see.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize, Eric.
Your Destiny is like, I don't even know.
My destiny is to play.
Your destiny is to play Destiny. It seems like that's what's happening. So,
no, that's cool, man. I'll definitely check it out. Okay. That's not out at Comic-Con though, right? Like, doesn't feel like Comic-Con news. Is it out at Comic-Con?
Yeah, they did.
That's awesome. Well, anyway, more out of Comic-Con.
Going back to Comic-Con.
Dude, so much stuff, dude. There's like crazy how many things came out of there.
How much more time do we have?
We don't have none time.
We got none time. Going. Okay, well then let's knock these.
Don't you rush me through Doctor Who.
I will rush you through Doctor Who all day.
Don't you dare. Christmas special trailer came out for Doctor Who, which is pretty freaking cool, man. Like it's kind of based around a superhero concept. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I still like Doctor Who, man. I know there's certain people who kind of over it, I guess. I know some of the people that are like watching every episode with me when, kind of like they did the reboot of stuff. Yeah. I've kind of fallen off a little bit. They haven't watched some of these seasons. I don't know what it is, man. Like, I guess it's just been a little bit too much, maybe a little bit too long. It's been going on for now. Yeah. I don't know if they just didn't like the new Doctor.
Peter Capaldi, man, I know.
I like him, dude. He's really good to me as a Doctor. But maybe it's because ever since they came out with the reboot, I went back and watched a lot of those old episodes, like from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Oh my gosh, man.
Dude, I got really invested in it, and some of those are really good, dude. Like some of them,
I heard some of them are super hard to watch, though.
Dude, they're very difficult to watch because there's so much like products of their time. Yeah. So dude, when you're watching the episodes from like the 60s, dude, it's 60s television, or 50s television where they're like there's long drawn out periods of like almost no talking, no music. They're kind of just walking around like poking at stuff, and I'm like, dude, okay, like move along here.
Put
what's
that
the next thing that's happening?
Quit poking around.
Yeah. Don't be poking stuff. Yeah. But dude, it's really cool, man. I'm excited for it. I like Capaldi's take on the Doctor, and like he kind of took it back to the old one where he's not meant to be your best friend. He's a doctor. He's the Doctor. He's got a purpose. He's trying to do things. Sometimes he can be mean. Sometimes he can be short. Sometimes he can be brash. Sometimes he can be detached from actual humanity and human type feelings. And I like that about it. So I don't know, dude. I'm just excited for what they do with the next series. The last season with oh man, what was her name? I don't remember her name now. It's been too long. The last companion.
Don't ask me. I have no clue.
Damn it. I feel like I'm going to have to look it up now. I know Clara Oswald was the name of the character, but I'm trying to think of who the actress was.
Made-up name.
It is a made-up name. That's the whole point, Eric, of these made-up stories.
Oh, that's right.
Jenna Coleman.
Jenna Coleman is not a name that I recall.
Yeah. She's the actress who played Clara Oswald.
Oh.
So there.
Okay.
But I'm excited to see a new companion. Because there's going to be a new companion this season. Clara Oswald's no longer traveling around with the Doctor.
Yeah.
This last season, I think I don't know if it was just the way they wrote her character or what it was, but the first episode that Clara Oswald was on, and I think we've talked about this before, like I was really excited about that companion. And then as the seasons went on, like I just didn't get into the character.
Just didn't dig them as much or what?
No, I don't know what it was, man. I didn't like her as a companion until this last season.
Oh.
Change
of heart.
Yes. Like it finally started feeling right. Like they finally got a good relationship between her and the Doctor, one that seemed to work out pretty well. And I started really liking it. And then she's gone, which is fine because she was never my favorite anyway. Like it ended up working out there toward the end, which is good. Yeah. Which is good. It was good for the show. But I'm really excited to see somebody new on there. I don't know, man. I just kind of want to see like what it can be, what it can become. I think this is the last season also with
Capaldi.
No, Stephen Moffat is the showrunner.
Oh yeah, it is.
So I'm kind of excited for that. I really hope he throws some of his best stuff out there because I miss some of the things from the show that were in the past. like when David Tennant was on there, and they had some like really crazy out there stories, things that were like really, I guess, pushing the envelope of what would be okay and what people would be okay with, but they ended up working out really, really well. You've never seen any of these episodes, have you?
Dude, I'm upset that I still know so much about Doctor Who as much as I do and not ever seen an episode.
Yeah, me too, man. Because I really think you'd love somebody. So I'm going to throw out some names at you, and you're not going to have any idea what the heck I'm talking about.
Well, maybe some of the people out there might know what you're talking about. So.
Well, yeah, they will know, but you won't know.
I won't know. No.
So totally fine. But like Christopher Eccleston, like when he had his run,
the first Doctor in the reboot.
You see, so good. He's actually the 9th Doctor, but it's okay.
Well, the first Doctor in the reboot.
After the reboot, yes.
After the reboot, yeah.
Okay, so
also the bad guy on Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yes, perfect. That's exactly right. He's the carpenter there.
Yep.
But dude, Empty Child and the Doctor Dances, like 2 really great episode arcs that were different and out there and like made you feel something. When David Tennant comes in, some of the couple of episodes that I really like from him are The Impossible Planet and The Satan Pit. Like 2 episodes back to back that were kind of all dealt in relationship to each other, but kind of like pushed what I guess would be okay or okay for television and okay for stories to be told. I don't know. They just did it in a different way than a lot of the stuff that like Stephen Moffat has done ever since he's been the showrunner. They just had a different feel. And even then, like Stephen Moffat did have a piece in writing some of these episodes from back in the day and directing some of these episodes back in the day. Or not directing. Maybe he didn't direct. I thought he directed, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that.
You're quoted already.
Damn it, it's on tape.
We put these on tape now?
Yeah, man, we're recording reel to reel. Come on now.
Reel to reel.
But, I don't know, man. Ever since he became the actual showrunner, I felt a little bit less for them. There's still some really good episodes on there. Damn, I can't remember the name of this episode, but the one where Amy Pond gets stuck in a location where she ages, and there's then 2 versions of Amy Pond. Really good episode.
No clue.
It'd be dude, it's a really, really good episode, and I'm sad I don't remember the name of that one. The 2 Falls or something like that. Damn it. I'm gonna kick myself when I remember it later on.
You can record yourself later saying it and then add it in here.
just push it in.
Just tape it.
No,
in.
I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, like yeah, some good stuff, but just nothing as special as some of that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe he'll pull out some stops for him as the last season as a showrunner, since he knows it's going to be the last season of him as a showrunner. And I don't know, man. Maybe look forward even to stuff after that once he's done with everything. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm just excited for this new season. Ready to get back into it because it's been a long time since there's been some new episodes of Doctor Who. I think since the last Christmas special, they went a whole year without any new episodes. So, dude, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Nice.
So moving on.
Well, I think the
very last thing,
the very big thing, which sucks that we only have a
no, dude, we're going to take as much time as we absolutely need to.
Well, you want to talk about Mrs. Peregrine so much that I think we're pretty much coming up on our time here. But we're going to make
don't you dare.
We're going to make time for this because Star Wars Rogue One
didn't come out of Comic-Con.
Did not, but
released just this morning. We're recording Thursday, so Thursday morning. Trailer for Rogue One released. The trailer 2 for Rogue One.
Trailer 2. Man, which still invokes so many feels.
Dude.
Damn it, it was good. I don't know if it'd be okay for us to watch this movie because I feel like it's just like, not that it's not going to be okay, but I feel like it's going to be, it's just invoking so many of the like gut reaction, like how amazing it is. Like, I'm really hoping, and I know that they haven't done this before. I'm hoping that it doesn't go like Suicide Squad way of invoking all these feels and like not really doing anything.
Dude, no way.
But I have a feeling that it's not because of their track record so far.
Star Wars, man. Come on,
man. Dude. I know you say that now, but if you would have said Star Wars, come on, man, like before Episode 8, like I don't know, you would have been like 1, 2, and 3 to go off of. So.
Before Episode 7.
Before Episode 7, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
But even then, dude, those Episode 1, 2, and 3, dude, as much as people love to hate on them, I enjoy them. I like them. To me, they weren't like totally horrible. There's still some redeeming qualities about it.
Yeah.
Since it's with Disney now, They came out with a bang with episode 7. That was awesome. Like, I'm super excited for Rogue One. Watching this trailer, I don't know what it is about this trailer compared to the first one. First trailer was really, really, really good. This one, halfway through, I'm sitting there at my desk. Everybody's around. We're all watching this trailer. I'm sitting there just about to the point where I'm going to start to cry. And then, like, our coworker Leslie, it's like, I don't know what it is. It makes me want to cry. I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is as you wipe your eye.
But dude, oh my goodness, dude! Like, they know how to do a trailer, and they know how to do it right. Watch the trailer, please. If you're listening to this, if you're excited about Star Wars, if you're excited about Rogue One, if you like any of these things, because I'm about to drop some spoilers right now of the trailer, not the movie, just the trailer. But dude, I think right up to that point, like, it's getting hot and heavy. The trailer's going good. It's showing me all the stuff that I want to see. It's making me feel all these things that I want to feel. Then you get these side glimpses of, like, Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
And then, dude, they're going over that desert planet part, and then you see, like, the giant statue of a Jedi.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my goodness, that's when I just about lost it. I can't believe you didn't spot that the first time either.
Dude, I was watching it at an angle from my desk, so I really couldn't tell.
All right, I hear you, man. It's okay.
And plus, I was working too, so
yeah, that's what I thought. Just kidding. But dude, oh man, it just looks so freaking good, dude. It looks really, really good. The visuals are starting to look really awesome. I'm sure that's, kind of the first time you do a trailer. You don't usually put out a whole lot of visuals because you're still working on all the special effects. It looks like they're giving us full-on battles like we've seen before. We're getting kind of crazy visual effects that are going to be going on to make it really large scale. At the same time, they're keeping a lot of, like, groundwork where it looks like there's going to be actual battle scenes from, like, a human perspective on it, not just, crazy outer space or huge large scale stuff, which has always been, I think, a thing about Star Wars that you have to have. Not just the big stuff, but also the little personable things that make these characters really real and you can attach to them emotionally, I guess. But dude, I don't think I could have been any more excited or pumped about this movie. And this trailer is just absolutely 100% amazing. Like, it's so, so, so good. Okay, I've ranted about it enough, man.
No, dude, it's amazing. I'm super pumped for it.
Yeah, you're super distracted right now.
No, I'm super pumped for it, man.
Oh, okay. Is that all you're going to say about it? Just that you're super pumped? What did you like about it? What was your favorite image from the trailer? I already called the Fallen Jedi, so you can't do that. You already called
the Fallen Jedi. I can't do that image? Okay. It's going to have to be when, I think it was one of those Darth images, where he's like power strutting into the room, and you only get it for a brief glimpse, but like, what's his name? Who's it? Is it, Grand Moff Tarkin? No. It's what's his name? The new general, or the other general. What's his name?
I can't remember his name right now. He's got a crazy name.
Yeah, he's telling him, like, the amount of power that we have right now is imaginable, or unfathomable, or something like that. And it's just his presence. Oh, and they show, like, the Death Star, like, over the horizon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that looks so freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah. This whole movie is just, like, gonna be one, like, awesome reel of awesome shots. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. My words, should have said a poet. But yeah, man, I'm excited about it, dude. I want to see it and see what's up.
Of course you want to see it and see what's up, man. I'm just talking about this trailer, dude. They didn't have to do anything to get me more excited about this movie.
Yeah.
There's no higher level of excitement that I can get to this movie.
Yeah, but, dude, they could have just left it at what they showed us in the last trailer, and I still would have just seen it. But
yeah. Dude, I'm looking for this guy's name. I can't find it. The new general in here. Either way, I really can't wait for this thing to come out. But really, really cool visuals, man. Really cool visuals. I'm probably going to watch that trailer like 5 more times before the end of the week. And then I'm probably going to put myself on a blackout after that.
Right?
Completely black out until the movie comes out because I've been watching way too many things about it.
Dude, I know, man.
But dude, I'm excited for it. Yeah, man. I think that just about wraps up everything that we have for this week. some other stuff came out, some stuff not in our wheelhouse. Maybe we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, there was a few other things that we wanted to talk about. We'll have to leave them for next time.
It's trailer city this time around. Yeah. There's been so much of it, but thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us geek out about all these trailers that have come out and through NYCC. So we're excited for it. A couple of cool things coming up next couple of weeks coming out. So we all know Walking Dead should be premiering pretty soon. Some Halloween stuff coming up. Hopefully we'll do a little bit of an episode on that.
Yeah.
But until then, we have been Kenobi's Corner. Yeah. You can find us on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Kenobi's-Corner. We're on Twitter, at Kenobi's Corner is our username. We'll have always a link in the description. And then feel free to search for us on any one of your podcasting preferences. So in the Google Play Store or in iTunes or any of those other ones. And just search Kenobi's Corner. You should be able to find us. If you can't find us for any reason, we're not coming up or showing up, or maybe we're just not on that platform, hit us up and we'll definitely try to, we'll do our best to get on that platform because we just make it easy for you.
Yeah.
We just want you to listen to us talk and rant and do things if you really want to.
Of course.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
We would love it.
We would like it.
Yeah. Eric is willing to give all his love to you.
Yes.
And sing sweet nothings into your ear.
Sing? Oh, man. I can't right now. I obviously couldn't. Here we go.
Nope.
Nope.
Thanks for all the fish.